This is Nick Unnerved, and we are back in Once Human. Alright, for today we're going to go over here and get the boss. So we're going to drive on over there, and we'll meet you there. Okay, so we've reached the outside of the place. Let's continue on in. Oh look, there's somebody in there. Well, that ought to help us out a little. That one doesn't do anything. Wings, right? Yeah, dude, what the fuck? must be down.
Hey.
Hey, Ron. How are things looking? Did you get the supplies?
Well, the guys at the Puritake group tried to be stingy about it, but I got what I needed from them in the end.
Weird. But I guess as long as you got ammo and weapons...
Don't worry about it, I got them. Oh, and I managed to get my hands on a very sought-after motorbike from the collection of a certain group leader.
I see.
So you brought the isotope of thirst, right?
Yep. If you're ready, then let's take this bastard down.
Great. Come on. We left our friend waiting in the monolith for too long.
I believe you already know that fallen prey is the key to making the isotope we need. You should check the tall grass inn for further clues. After all, the Great One's been plundering its prey from there for a while now.
V, did you notice? It seems we're not the only people who've looked into this.
I did, and whoever it is seems to know what they're doing. In fact, they remind me of someone.
Who? I don't think Veronica or Talon are behind those notes.
They remind me of you. At the very least, they seem to have a similar righteous mission. Although I must admit, I have no idea who they could actually be.
All the stuff.
You shouldn't be here.
You're the one who shouldn't be here, Klein.
Who are you? It was hard enough for us to open the monolith. How did you get in here?
Who am I? I'm the one who's kept the tall grass inn safe all this time. For years, I've made the necessary sacrifices to keep my settlement afloat.
So that's it. We've been to the Sequoia campgrounds, and I know what kind of sacrifices you've been making. Human ones.
Don't you get it? Humans aren't predators anymore, we're prey. A herd of prey will take care of their sick and their elderly, but when a predator comes, well, those are the ones that are left behind. Trying to fight the Great Ones is useless. Humanity is nothing compared to them. Even a dozen mayflies couldn't defeat one.
No wonder you tried to get me off the case. Klein, I think you've reached your term limit as mayor.
Okay. Of course it puts us back out. Alright, it's Tom. I'll put this here. Alright, here we go. Just instant death. Fucking bullshit. Oh, that was frickin' garbage right there. Alright. What the hell was that? I spelled open wrong.
I saw the light on the top of the monolith go out again, so tell me, what happened?
There's something I have to tell you about your ex-husband. Klein actually surrendered to the Great One a long time ago. The so-called Silent Beast attacks were actually committed by Klein. He'd kidnap whoever he thought was weakest in the stronghold and offer him to the Great One as a sacrifice.
Oh. I should have realized earlier. Years back, when Klein first tried to take on the Silent Beast, it didn't just beat him physically. It crushed something inside him, gave him this fear. Please tell me you killed it. The Great One that destroyed Klein's spirit.
The Great One's dead. It won't haunt the Tall Grass Inn anymore. But Klein is gone too. I'm sorry.
Don't be. I've been mourning the loss of that man for years. It's just official now. Thanks. I owe you again. I hope these batteries will be enough.
Don't worry about it. So, what's next? Are you going back to Myers Market?
Me? Might stay here a while longer. No matter how evil Klein became, at least he was strong enough to hold Tall Grass Inn together. Things might fall apart without him. Supplies are hard to come by, but trouble isn't. There's still plenty of Stardust, Vultures, and Deviants around. Plus, the Furitake group out to the west will probably see any power vacuum as an opportunity for themselves.
Is there anyone who'd be a good new leader?
No one I can think of now. Maybe the government they set up over in Black Plains will send someone over, but that'll take a while. In the meantime, guess I'll just have to do what I can to take care of this place. Klein had the Tall Grass Inn closed off for too long. Time to open it up to the other settlements again.
It's kinda weird, right? Finding out you're not the only metahuman to have just woken up in this world?
As soon as I opened my eyes, I discovered the world had been ruined. And here I was, alone and helpless, surrounded by beasts, bandits, deviants, stardust, great ones. I can't even list all the weird,
Oops, I think
imaginable stuff. People called me a metahuman and a mayfly, like I was supposed to understand what that meant. At first, I didn't know if I wanted anything to do with it. But the more I helped people, the more I started to accept this role as a mayfly.
I think we were supposed to do this before the boss, huh?
It was the same for me. Pretty much exactly the same. Here's to our unique experiences.
To being two of a kind. So, what do you have planned for the future?
I've been given a second life. I don't want to waste it. I've been told that as a new metahuman, I could reshape this wilderness and reclaim it for humanity.
Really? I never had a clear goal. It was good to help people, but mainly I was dealing with deviants or great ones just to survive.
How about we team up? East Nalcott's supposed to be full of monoliths that have all been reactivated somehow. And each of them probably holds a great one inside. We can defeat them one by one and stop whatever those things really are from ruining this land. I think we'd work well together. Don't you?
That sounds good. Really good. I wish I could.
But
I signed a contract with the Furutake group. A long-term one, making sure their strongholds are safe from deviants and other threats. It's hard work, but it's a decent meal ticket. They treat me well, and the food... Oh man, nothing in these little survivor outposts can compare. How about this, though? Why don't you come back west with me? I can refer you to the Furutake group. They've definitely got enough money to hire another mayfly.
I can't. There's still monoliths to the north and east of here that need to be shut down. All the other mayflies are probably gone. If I don't deal with the Great Ones, who knows what kind of havoc they'll cause.
Well, here's to regret.
To mutual regret.
By the way, do you remember anything from your previous life? The one 30 years ago when you were still human.
Nothing. It's all blank. I just know I was human once. And now...
Same. I've tried so hard to remember. I've searched so hard for evidence of my past life. But there's just nothing. There must have been people who loved me, right? And people I loved too. Parents, friends, lovers. There must have been. But it's all gone.
What does it matter? We just forgot who they were, not that we loved them.
Ah, you know just how to put it. Another drink?
Don't mind if I do.
Alright, let's get back to base. Alright, this is Nick Unnerved, and this is Once Human. If you like the videos, watch and subscribe. Of course, on the next episode, we're going to be coming up here to look at this, to do the, pick up these two deals here, bounty stuff, whatnot. And, of course, we're going to start working on this area. There's a bunch of stuff over here, there's this thing, the monolith is over here. There's also a securement silo, 2 securement silos over here, or 1, at least 1. I don't know where I saw it at. Right here. Silo Theta's in there. So there's plenty of stuff left to do. Monolith of Folly. This thing. Plus the few towns and stuff that are in there. Anyway, we'll look into that. We'll probably move our base as well. I was looking at a spot over here on top of this when I went to get this teleporter. This might be the one time I don't move near a settlement. I'll probably, get right in here somewhere. These two, these two things are unguarded, so it's pretty easy to sneak in there and get their stardust. So I don't know. We'll look into seeing where we're moving the base and all that on the next episode. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, all the good stuff, and we'll see you next time.